What's up, guys? Malt review time.
What's happening, everyone? We're doing a review from our very favorite distillery.
Yes, sir.
You see a lot of Springbanks on our channel.
Yeah.
Most of the time, we do the old school Springbanks. One of the reasons why we started our channel is to highlight and show how amazing those old school Springbanks were, since we have so many of them in our collection. Not many video reviews of those. But today we're doing the 2019 Springbank 21.
Brand new.
So a new version of Springbank. This is just like all the Springbanks. This is natural color, no chill filtration, bottled at 46%, good ABV.
Yes, sir.
And
Love that
this particular, every year they change. This particular one is 45% port casks and 55% rum casks.
Interesting.
Where it seems like Springbank is playing a lot with these rum casks lately.
Recently.
Yeah. So every year they're different. So the 21 is not a very consistent whiskey. It's going to vary quite a bit each year. So again, this is the 2019 release here in the United States. This goes for $400 US. We got this in the UK for 165 pounds. So that was closer to, like, at the time, conversion rate, it was like 200, 220-ish, something like that.
Yeah, it's insane.
So it was difficult not to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Considering that, hey, you're paying less than $250 for a 21-year-old Springbank.
Yes, sir.
So absolutely worth it. And yeah,
Let's check it out.
let's check it out.
It does. It like that golden color just screams out rum.
Yes.
Cheers. Look at that.
And I've tried this whiskey in so many different glasses, and this is definitely the glass to have it out of. Yeah, it just really highlights the red fruits better than any of the other glass I've had it in.
On the nose.
It helps knowing that it's rum and port, because right away you could tell the port influence with the red fruits, the strawberries and raspberries, and it has this jammy element to it. Even a little rhubarb element, like a strawberry rhubarb, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then it does have this earthy element, this little grassy element to it as well, where you're expecting that to be from the rum casks. And it also has an enjoyable citrus fruit element, kind of citrus fruits that I would maybe get from like a bourbon cask, Highland Park.
Yeah.
The citrus fruits are there too, so it's kind of unique in the sense where I'm getting dark, jammy fruits, and I'm also getting citrus fruits like orange peel and lemon peel, all very sweet, with this earthy background from the rum, making it a pretty complex nose.
Yeah. That's what they're going for. Wow. And I do get I of course get the Springbank, the Campbelltown character, that beautiful malty cereal elements, a little bit of light medium peat highlighting it all.
Yes.
But yeah, just like Narbe said, you could tell it's different casks, just the port and the rum, and all those fruits are just playing back and forth, just going crazy. Yeah, like strawberry compote, very jammy.
And if there's anything to knock it, this was something I knocked this bottle when I first opened it. This has gone up in quality for score-wise for me. The first time I had it, when I opened it, it seemed confused. It was like, which direction is this going? I'm like, it's a little lost. The whiskey's lost. It's like it was trying to do, sometimes most of the time when a whiskey's doing a lot, it's complex. It wasn't like that. It was just a little confusing and lost. Something about it was off. But as it's kind of, and it happened quick. Once it did a little breathing for a couple weeks, it kind of settled in.
Yeah, it was like schizophrenic.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't decide which cask.
It still has a touch of that, but it's kind of fun. Now it's kind of fun because it's kind of like.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a guessing game now. Yeah. It's like teasing your nose back and forth.
But it's unique. It's unique. Now it's doing a lot. It's very enjoyable.
Right.
There's no off notes. There's no sulfur notes. There's nothing like that.
No major technical flaws. Maybe that's how it is that with that mix of casks, the more air, it's gonna balance and come together and just get more complex. So yeah, it's kind of like half guessing, but ends up being complex. Half complex. And hopefully just get better and better with air.
That's really nice. It's really enjoyable.
Really enjoyable.
Palate?
Palate. Oh, wow. Springbank.
It's got that.
Oh, Springbank, baby.
It's got Springbank character to it for sure.
Oh, I love that.
You're getting the fruity elements on the palate. It's a very creamy palate in the sense of dangerously drinkable.
Dangerously drinkable.
Yeah, dangerously
Especially
drinkable at 46%.
Wow.
It's sat in casks for 21 years. You'd expect a level of spiciness to kind of come from the cask influence. Kind of, at 46%, perhaps a little bit more powerful. It's not weak. In flavor-wise, it's not weak. Flavor-wise, it's fully there. But the drinkability is scary.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a whiskey I think that would satisfy pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
Because, it's not like it's extremely peaty. There's peaty elements to it, but it's not extremely peaty. It's got that salty. I'm even getting some like salted caramel right now. Adding along with the complexity of both citrus fruits and the darker strawberry-like and raspberry-like jammier fruits. Even getting, it's even getting a touch of sweet candy too as well. Pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was going to say, it's still a little bit of a guessing game, but in a weird way, I like it on the palate almost better because it becomes more of the Springbank character. You said just like salted caramel, like dulce de leche, like drinkability. And then the fruits are a little toned down, but they blend well with the Springbank. It's basically just like a really good fruity Springbank now.
And now on the finish, as the finish is passed for about a minute while you were talking, the rum funk is kind of hitting a little bit with the grassier, earthier element. And I'm really enjoying the complexity that earthy element adds from the rum cask.
It's like the more time you spend with it, you can sense it coming together.
Yeah. No, it's
the rum and the port, and kind of what their idea was when they came up with that.
Yeah, no, it's very, very enjoyable. One more sip.
And the 46%. It's not too strong. It's smooth. It's just the right amount of drying. 21 years, not too oaky at all, and it's pure Springbank essence. Good finish, I'd say, like medium-ish finish, but really, really creamy, smooth, drinkable finish.
It's very nice. It's just Springbank is such an awesome distillery. Nothing beats old bottles of Springbank. From those of you who watch our channel, we talk about it all the time. Nothing comes close to that. It's just so nice that unlike other distilleries where I feel like the quality, for example, like Bowmore used to be epic, right? And now it's nowhere near the quality. Yeah. And Lefroy is still good, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. And Springbank is not as good as it used to be, but it's still amazing.
It's still like
it still puts out still puts out amazing whiskeys, and it's crazy. Like it's like in some ways it's my favorite old distillery, and definitely one of my favorite new distillery as well.
Well, and like all the single casks they put out, all their experimentation with casks.
Yeah.
Like basically they don't take the customer for granted in any way.
Yeah.
Not just using marketing. They still put out consistent quality for today.
That's amazing. When we first opened this bottle, this whiskey started at an 87 for me, where I was hoping for a little bit better. So it was not like a highly recommended buy at that time. But now it's at an 89, approaching that 90 quality. If I did half points, it would be like an 89 and a half. It's really, really good. And I'm just being harsh. I'm just being very harsh, trying to be super harsh with my scores.
Sure.
So, just an amazing whiskey. At $400, I'm not buying it. I'm actually, we have so many. It's a little different because we have so many bottles in our collection. Where now we rather put the $400 towards another bottle, wait more, and instead of buying two $400 bottles, we may just want to buy one $800 bottle, or instead of three $400 bottles, we might want to buy one $1,200 bottle. So we're just kind of, when you have, the more bottles you have, the pickier you get, right? You want to have those special bottles. But at the price we bought, I wish we would have gotten two of them.
Recommended buy.
Absolutely, right? Recommended two bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Because it's not just that it's really, really good. It's also like a rare,
right.
Springbank at 21 years old. You got to factor all that into it as well.
Limited edition.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Along with the very good quality, which is number one always. But how would you score it?
I'm even getting deep rum raisin, like wood spice in the most perfect way on the finish, because I let it linger in my palate. But same thing, it's with time, as the rum and the port mix together and some of that guessing game becomes more defined, richer complexity, it might approach 90, but for right now I give it an 89 as well.
Extremely solid. Extremely solid. If you could find it for the price we got it, if you can find
price.
it UK around 165, go for it right away.
Absolutely.
And even at 400, if you're a huge Springbank fan, it might be worth it. But I'm just saying, for us, it's a skip at that price.
Right.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Let us know what you think if you guys have tried it, and we would appreciate it if you guys gave a thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't.